What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, former world champion, retired star boxer, now colorful analyst for Pro Box, former kickboxing world champion, Chris Algieri. He finished his professional career 25 wins, 4 losses, no draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. 9 wins by way of knockout. Chris Algieri, he fought Conor Ben, he fought Errol Spence, he fought Manny Pacquiao. Now, he lost all those fights. He fought Amir Khan, he lost that fight. But he became a world champion. He beat Emmanuel Taylor, he beat Ruslan Provodnikov, right? And he was a pure boxer. Chris Algieri has a very interesting take on the June 27th mega showdown between former unified WBA, IBF, Ring Magazine, lineal welterweight world champion, now junior middleweight title contender, undefeated superstar boxer, Jaron Ennis, the phenom as I refer to him as, who is 35 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach, as he takes on the undefeated, newly crowned, unified, junior middleweight world champion, Puerto Rican star boxer, who is the unified WBO, WBA, 154-pound world champion in Xander Zayas, who is very young, 23 years of age. 23 wins, no losses, no draws. 13 wins by way of knockout, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. Xander Zayas is very confident in this fight, for this fight. And Chris Algieri believes that the flaws that Jaron Ennis has on defense is the reason Xander Zayas, at 23 years of age, is choosing this fight, because those are the holes he sees. And Chris Algieri, he says, if Jaron Ennis fights anything close to how he fought when he fought against Karen Chugajan in those two fights, he's going to get his socks boxed off by Xander Zayas. You have Andre S.O.G. Ward, Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion, former unified world champion, Hall of Famer, superstar boxer, who's retired, colorful analyst, along with the legend, the icon, Roy Jones Jr. on their show, Hall of Game. Andre Ward said similar things. Andre Ward says, Jaron Ennis gets hit with the same punch too clean, too often. And you can't do that against somebody who is big as you now, athletic as you, nearly as athletic, who can box and can punch like Xander Zayas. Now, they both have great points. Chris Algieri said he's going to get his socks boxed off. Andre Ward said those punches are going to pile up. And the thing is, I agree with both of them. Jaron Ennis, I believe, in my opinion, is that he just doesn't respect the opponents that he was in the ring with. So he wasn't overly concerned about his defense. Now, again, you practice bad habits, they'll show up under the lights when it counts the most. You practice bad habits in the gym, they'll show up under the lights. You practice bad habits in tune-ups or lower level fights, they'll show up under the lights. Because you get comfortable. You resort back to bad habits, especially if you get overconfident. So I agree with both of them. I was one, Chris Algieri said, a lot of people talk about him, Jaron Ennis, in the gym, what he does in the gym. He still has yet to see it translate. I'm one of those people that's witnessed Jaron Ennis in the gym and witnessed his practicing defense, and Bozy Ennis putting up wagers that if you hit him with the same punch twice, he'll give you a couple of dollars. And I never seen anybody do it. Hit him twice in these drills, right? Now, are these fighters Xander Zayas? Now, it was some world-class fighters in there. I'm not going to mention any names, but it was definitely some world-class fighters over 12 rounds, and he didn't get hit with the same punch twice. And he could not use any offense. He was just has to be slipping, moving, using distance, controlling distance, just working on defense. He couldn't throw any punches back. So they didn't have to worry about anything coming back, but they couldn't hit him with the same punch twice. I liken it to Floyd Mayweather. If you know anything about Floyd Mayweather in sparring, he spars under the doghouse rules. He stays in the pocket. He trades with you. He's busted up. He busts his opponents up. He fights in sparring. But when you put Floyd under the lights, he's a pure boxer. Doesn't mean he can't be a dog when he needs to be a dog. He just chooses the different route to get the job done. I think that's Jaron Ennis, in my opinion. That because I witnessed what I witnessed in Philadelphia and watching him train, that he can be elusive on defense if he so chooses to. He can be a pure boxer if he so chooses. He has that tool in his toolbox. I know a lot of people just haven't seen it. Again, me personally, it's just my opinion, I attested to the level of opponent. I think that he understands what he's up against Xander Zayas. Chris Algieri also stated he could be too overconfident, too braggadocious, and get clipped. I just think that's just who he is. Flashy, flamboyant. You see his ring outfits, his attire, right? But I believe Jaron Boots Ennis defense will show up in the biggest moments. And I could be wrong, but I know he has that tool in the toolbox because I witnessed it against world-class fighters in the gym. I can't wait to June 27th. But Chris Algieri said he's going to get his socks boxed off if he fights like he fought against Karen Chugajan. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood. And he fought Karen Chugajan, two different styles of Karen. Karen was a pure boxer using a lot of movement in the first fight. And Jaron wasn't. He got frustrated, like Xander said. He gets frustrated. He couldn't cut the ring off. And in the second fight, Karen came to him and stood in the pocket. And that kind of caught him off guard. But Bozy, father trainer and manager, Bozy stated that he just wasn't motivated for the rematch. And I could see that as well. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what I've seen. But let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.